Welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother, Micah, and our brothers, Elijah. Today, Elijah is joining us. He was supposed to be on an episode a couple weeks ago, right, Elijah?
Yeah,
What happened?
I got sick.
You got sick. But today, we're doing some special hot seat where Mike and I ask Elijah questions, and then Elijah asks us questions. And we have no idea what these questions are. So they could be weird or funny or I don't know. We'll talk about what we've been watching because Elijah's been watching movies, right? We'll talk about Kung Fu Panda 4. And we'll close out with some Oscar reactions from Mike and I, and maybe Elijah. I doubt it. But the only thing he would know about was probably unfortunate for him. So, but Elijah, how has your week been? What have you been up to? All that.
Good. We had baseball practice on Wednesday. We had also on the same day we were preparing for our STAR test.
Hmm.
But,
They still do STAR tests?
Yeah.
We did STAR tests.
Yeah. Who'd you see on Saturday?
Oh, I saw Gio and Tiffany on Saturday.
They came over for lunch, right?
Yeah.
Well,
How was that?
Good.
They went to a nice Italian place. So
Oh, gotcha.
fun for them.
Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
worked.
Was it good, Elijah? Was the food
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Good.
Had a lot of garlic bread, huh?
Yeah.
Garlic bread's the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How's your baseball practice? Is it good?
Yeah.
You enjoying it?
It was storming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
We had a lot of storms. So I delivered in a flood.
You delivered in a flood?
They didn't reduce our routes or do anything. So I literally delivered in an actual flood.
Your feet get all wet?
Yeah, I was like standing in like 5 inches of water at times.
Oh my gosh, that sounds miserable.
It was miserable, yeah. For
Well,
$18.75 an hour. I made a good $200 maybe that day. 180.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, super fun.
Speaking of, how was your week?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
No, it was terrible. I had a terrible work week.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Started out with like, I had the biggest route in our entire company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Biggest route I had ever done. 190 stops, like 300 packages across like 20 miles.
Jeez.
Pretty terrible. Pretty awful. So that's how I started out. And then the next day was flooding.
Nice.
Yeah. And the flooding day I also had not my normal route.
Mm.
So I was like in the city circle, which is like super busy and delivering to like a bunch of businesses, which is just way annoying. And I had to deliver like 10 50-pound packages to one place. It was awful.
Wow.
And then I had on that route I had the worst apartment complex. So I was just looking up. I just realized remember when I moved the desk down because he's little, he's low. So I lowered my chair and then lowered the desk down as low as it goes or whatever.
Yeah.
When I was doing it, I heard a weird noise and I couldn't figure out what I did. But it's because I had this clock above and it was like plugged in, but then it's like the cord was like fed down through my monitor stand.
Yeah.
And so it pulled it out.
Oh. I explained.
So I got distracted while I was talking. But yeah, I got the worst apartment complex and like that our company delivers to and had to do that, which
fun.
It sucks because they have like 16 buildings and like 3 stories, all like, stairs. So you got to deliver all over the place and it really, really sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. And then I've been dealing with this chick for designs that I probably mentioned before forever ago, but she was like wanting designs for apparel for like local farm stuff.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But then she she was the one I had to go back and forth with on like contract and payment and all that stuff or whatever. And it took like a month to go back and forth, and then she finally agreed to something, and I'm like getting paid like nothing. And uh then she like postponed it during the holidays. She didn't want to focus on it for
Oh
like
my.
2 months. And then she came back in February, and right before I was leaving for St. George, and emailed me and was like, "Let's get back into it" or whatever. And I was like, "I'm leaving, by the way, but okay. Do you have a timeline?" She was like, "No." So I just like didn't do anything. And then I had my birthday
Yeah.
and applying for jobs and all this different stuff. So I wasn't working on it at all. And then she posted on Facebook again, looking for a designer. And so I sent out an email and was like, "Are you still wanting to work or whatever?" She's like, "Yep. Let's just do these 2 designs or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, I'll get you the sketches by Sunday." Did all the sketches, sent them to her. I don't even know what her deal is, but she thought that the sketches were not going to be sketches.
But
And
she thought final designs. Is that what
yeah,
she
she was
thought?
like, "I didn't know they were going to be hand sketches. Like, these don't look anything like what I said." And I was like, "They're drawings. They're literally sketches in a notepad. This isn't your final design. This is a picture of paper."
Yeah.
And yeah, but then she was like, I gave her like a whole bunch of options, and I don't even want to be doing. I don't want to do the design at all. This is not something I would be putting. I'm like trying to make it something interesting so that I can
Yeah.
like, put it in portfolio potentially, but
Is it
it's
just
like
bad?
it's like an Etsy shop type deal.
Oh gosh.
Like spit happens with the llama, but then like the llama's just like stock vector art
Oh
is
jeez.
what she wants. And so it's like
Oh my gosh.
sent her a big whole email after she sent me that this morning. I sent her a whole thing about like that's not what I do as a designer. And I'm like, if you want stock vector images, just go buy them. It'll be cheaper for you than paying me, and I'm not going to make them. And
Yeah.
like that's not something I will do for you. And like
Yeah.
a designer is just not. I was like, a designer is not just someone that knows how to use the Adobe programs. Like I
Yeah.
am going to suggest things that make sense and be able to tell you why things work and why things don't work. And I'm like, and not everyone needs a professional designer. So I was like, "Do you want to keep moving forward?"
Just use Canva, dog. Like
That's what I said. I literally said, I said, "Go to these sites, get vector images, and use Canva, and it will be way cheaper for you than paying me to do exactly that when I don't want to do it for you. I'm not going to do that or whatever." And so I
Yeah.
sent her examples. I'm like, "This is like literally what you're asking for, and it's $10
Yeah.
or whatever." So I'm trying to get her to. I've been trying to not work with her. Like I sent her an email back when she posted on Facebook or whatever, and was like trying to hint, like, let's
Yeah.
not work. Like, let's not
Right.
work together.
That's a bummer.
He hasn't given it up so far. So.
And you're not even making that much?
Oh, I don't even know how much I'm going to make for this, because originally there was like 6 designs, and the first one was going to be like $50 as a tester, and then the other ones were going to be like 100 each or something like that for like a total of like $500 or something like that.
Yeah. Is she a company?
They're just like starting out. I don't know.
No.
I don't know if they're an actual legit business or not. It's like Etsy shop stuff. So
Lovely.
like it's
Lovely.
got like the same like mock-up where you see like the t-shirt with the background. Like you'll find
Yeah.
the same image on Etsy like 500 times.
What is her thing that she wants to spit happens?
That happens llama t-shirt. Just search that.
I'm just gonna on
You'll get
Etsy.
an idea of what she probably wants.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Lovely. Nice.
All over. So
Oh.
fun times. Yeah.
Yeah, very. My week's been fine. I've been like sick. Like stomach issues have been just plaguing me. So I'm trying to like figure out if I'm eating something that I'm allergic to or like not. I really don't know. So like right now my stomach feels like fine, but this morning it felt terrible. So I'm gonna wait like another week, and if it still feels terrible, then I'll like do a video visit with a doctor. I don't want to because I don't want to go to the doctor. For something so ridiculous because I'm not in pain. I just have constant not constant, but like every once in a while it's like gas and all this weird stuff. So it's just very annoying. Birthday was Friday, which me being not feeling great did not make it very fun. I laid in bed till like 10, just on my phone and watching YouTube. I got up. I didn't do anything. I just like sat and watched more YouTube. Then it was like noon, and Jenna got home. I thought we were just gonna like hang out and do something, or I don't know what I was thinking. She's like, "I have homework," and I was like, "Oh." And so then I turned on Oppenheimer and watched Oppenheimer. Then opened gifts, presents, which were great. Elijah got me. I think this is technically from you, Elijah.
Yeah.
Right? At least partially. Stanley Cup. Michael got me 2 movies, right, that are back there. Sound of Metal and Ikaru. Both bangers. Got some other good stuff. Book, t-shirt, a bag. Obviously the psych stuff. That was like nice. It was nice to FaceTime as well. Then we went to Stack. Not went to. We ordered Stack 2 hours in advance and then went and got it. And got there 15 minutes late and still had to wait 25 minutes to pick up the food. They're like, because I was just driving around because I figured we were late. It was ready. And we ordered it 2 hours in advance. And so I just sent Jenna in. And I couldn't park because it was so busy on a Friday night in downtown Vancouver. And she texted me. She goes, did you cancel the order? I was like, no. She's like, well, they asked me if I canceled the order. What? Yeah, so it was a whole mess.
Wow.
Yeah, it was annoying. Came home, watched the movie, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, went and saw Kung Fu Panda on Saturday. Yesterday, church and watched the Oscars, and then I got a card from the youth, which was nice too. But yeah, not a very good week. My stomach's just rumbling and tumbling, and I'm tired, and
Yeah.
which is not nice because like this week it still isn't like great. I'm functioning clearly,
Yeah.
but I'm preaching normal Wednesday and Sunday afternoon with Vietnamese, and I'm like preaching on Sunday. So just dandy. But yeah. Might as well talk about it now. Kirk Cousins. He has signed a 4-year, whatever, something $1 million deal.
180 or something like that.
Yeah, with the Atlanta Falcons. Elijah, what do you think? Bad? You don't like it?
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think?
I think it's not good.
Yeah, it's actually like quite bad.
I mean, I think it can be good, but it's just like.
But that's if we are able to trade for a pick. Because if we
have to trade for a pick, and then you have to get lucky too, because you pick. It doesn't matter. Top draft picks
can all be bad.
You still just have to get lucky. Like most of the time, one top QB will be good. Then it's like even less likely that 2 are good, and even less likely that all 3 will be good.
So there's like 5 that people are banking on. So
yeah, there's like the main 3 really, but
because if we do not get a good quarterback, we will lose Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
But it doesn't even matter if he thinks that the QB is not going to be good. We're going to lose him anyway. All we had to do was sign Kirk to a 1-year deal, and
but Kirk thinks he can still play for a while. So
well, I know. Well, that's why he took it, because they offered him 4 years. We were only talking about doing 2 years with him.
Yeah,
and so that's probably the main reason why he took it. But
I also think it's lame that he said he'd take the league minimum from the Vikings, and he just didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it, so it's like.
Yeah, I don't understand, obviously.
Yeah, like I don't think it's actually realistic for no star athlete should be saying, "Oh yeah, I'll take the league minimum." I just don't think that's just not how it works. He has agents. He's got people. Like it's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they make commission off of his contracts and different things. It's like
yeah.
There's other things that go into it. I don't necessarily think that he has all the control to be able to do something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just think it's gonna be, if he would have just stayed for a year, we could have signed JJ. It would have forced him into a situation to stay.
Well, he's not a free agent this year, obviously.
No,
He's like here next year.
Yeah, we have to sign him next year.
Yeah. We're trying to extend is what's happening.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like we could have at least kept him there and given us time to figure out a QB situation, but now
it's
we're
like
doing it like quick. And if it doesn't happen, yeah, there's a good chance he leaves.
Yeah, there's no way. Which
I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunate. I just don't know that you can build a Super Bowl contending team around a wide receiver, which is what sucks. I mean, we've had Chris Carter, Randy Moss, and now Justin Jefferson. We've never the one time we came close to winning a Super Bowl was with Sidney Rice and Percy Harvin.
Yeah, because we had an elite quarterback.
We had a quarterback that had one good year left in him.
Yeah,
and we got that's what you need. I mean, you need a strong QB, and you need the players around him to be. You either need the QB to be really cheap, like a young QB, and then you can pay the receivers like Justin Jefferson or other star positions. If you have like a Joe Burrow that takes you to the Super Bowl year 2,
yeah,
on a rookie contract.
Yeah,
like you need that situation, but that situation's unlikely. So what you really need is you need cheap players around an expensive quarterback.
Yeah, it's
like
realistic.
Patrick Mahomes and
Tom Brady,
terrible team, and Tom Brady, their terrible offense.
Yeah, besides like Gronk and like maybe what's his face, Edelman. He got
and Randy Moss when he came there, but
but
in general, like the formula that works better is definitely not top tier receivers and a low tier quarterback. It's high tier quarterback, low tier receivers.
Yeah. Bummer.
So, crazy, but and then we're just screwed on all fronts. We got Ginkle, the Dolphins linebacker. That just happened. He's pretty good.
We just
got
got
guy with long hair.
We got another guy.
We got the Texans linebacker.
The Texans left end or right end or something
like
that.
Or right end, one of those.
Yeah, he's a pass rusher. He had like 12 and a half sacks last year.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, like decent things. I think Ginkle's probably. I don't know about the other.
We signed a Bills lineman too, or
we re-signed our backup.
Oh, yeah, good.
Which is solid. Like it's solid. It's a good move, but it's still nothing groundbreaking. But the Bears got DeAndre Swift.
And the Packers got.
Yeah, who arguably could have been a top 5 running back if the Eagles didn't want to give Jalen Hurts 500 touchdowns at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
And the Packers have the best running back team in the entire league with A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones, and now Josh Jacobs, who's a top 3 running back in the league.
I was texting Brighton. He's like, Josh Jacobs is kind of a bum. I was like, he had a bad season the year before, and every year before that, he's like an elite running back.
Yeah, he's like top 3 running back.
Yeah, like
it just sucks.
And like Jordan Love coming into his own. Yeah, it's bad news. That sucks. We're gonna freaking.
Exactly. And they have that's what I'm saying. Jordan Love coming.
He's like good.
As a star is like not bad. And the Lions are not Super Bowl contenders, in my opinion. Like I think that this
was their best shot.
Was their year to do it. But
they're not going to be back.
But they're still probably going to win our division. And if they're not going to win our division, it's going to be the Packers. And if the Packers don't win our division, the Bears are going to have a chance if they draft Caleb Williams, or if they keep Justin Fields and draft a good receiver, they're still going to have a chance.
Yeah, dude.
Like we're just going to be sitting at the bottom. We're kind of screwed at this point. We need to make some kind of big move.
We have to do something huge because we didn't get Saquon. Saquon went to the Eagles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry maybe. Like
I'm okay with our running back, honestly.
Yeah, but I guess we got rid of Madison. But
yeah, Ty Chandler's good, and Cam Akers, he's a top pick. The Rams didn't use him at all. I think
that's true,
and we didn't use him when he wasn't injured. We didn't want him to get the 500-yard minimum or whatever. And we could keep our pick or whatever, but
it's smart though.
It was smart. I think he is genuinely a pretty good running back, and Ty Chandler is also a pretty good running back.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that the only problem is that they're very similar.
Yeah,
we don't have neither of them are like the like
Ground and pound.
yeah, like we don't have the ground and pound guy.
We don't have the quad father. And
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron,
We don't have
Aaron
someone that we
Jones
could
or
just
AJ
like
Dillon.
hand the ball and be like, run up the
Score a
middle
touchdown.
and gain 3 yards, 2 yards.
Yeah.
But that'd be our main problem. But really,
we need
a quarterback because right now it's Nick Mullins.
Yeah.
That's awful. We'll be 0-17.
We're talking to Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Worse than Nick Mullins, arguably.
Dude, who did Sam Darnold play for?
He's a backup somewhere.
For who?
For the Niners.
Yeah. If you ever seen him play, rainbows for a pick.
Yeah, he's seeing ghosts out there.
Yeah, please no. Like what?
Well,
give me Zach Wilson over Sam Darnold.
Is a backup right now. Like give
Justin Fields. Like there's so many people I'd take over.
There's no way that the Bears trade Justin
Fields to the Vikings. Yeah, no.
But
it's all, dude.
But we need right now. I'd be talking to Justin Jefferson. I'd be like,
who do you want?
I'd be letting him pick.
I'd LeBron him. I'd make
you want
Le GM
some shares ownership in the team, and then be like, what do you want?
Make him Le GM, like for real. Like, oh gosh,
Judd GM.
Yeah, DM. That's hilarious. Yeah. Please not.
I think he would pick. I think we should go for Drake May.
I think we should go. Drake May's great. I'll take Drake May.
About this. I think Jaden Daniels is the worst choice for. Yeah, I think Justin Jefferson guaranteed leaves because he's the biggest potential to be a star quarterback. He can scramble. He will be the big play guy.
He's Josh Allen.
Well,
Drake May is.
Oh yeah, Drake May is.
Oh, okay.
Jaden Daniels is Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
And I don't think Justin Jefferson, he's that guy. So you don't want to draft a QB that could be that guy.
No, you don't want a QB that runs for 600 to 900 yards. No, exactly. You don't.
No, you need the guy that can throw, is accurate, has, and, you get the additional mobility with Drake May being like Josh Allen, but he still is very pocket heavy, which gives Justin Jefferson the opportunity to be
the best receiver in the league.
To be that guy for the Vikings.
Yep.
A lot.
We should get Drake. What's he projected right now?
Drake May, I think second or third.
Oh boy.
He's second QB. He's projected second QB. Whether that's the second or third pick, I think just depends on what teams are drafting.
Yeah. We definitely don't want that guy from Michigan that only hands the ball off.
JJ McCarthy.
Or throws a pick.
Nice, Elijah. It's true.
The Seahawks are looking at him.
Really? That would be the best. I would love that.
I know. I keep making fun of Maddie. I'm like, you guys are going to draft him, and I can't wait for it.
Dude, it'd be hilarious. Honestly, though, here's another thing. Quezzy, I don't know his last name. If he doesn't he should be out, man.
He should be out because if
he can't get an elite quarterback by trade or by draft, done.
Yeah, I think he's too conservative.
He doesn't make any big moves.
He's not willing to give up enough. He plays it too safe.
Get rid of Daniel Hunter.
We should have
trade him.
If we were gonna lose Kirk Cousins in free agency, we should have packaged Kirk Cousins and Daniel Hunter, two players. Kirk Cousins is on his way out, and Daniel Hunter doesn't even want to play for you.
And he's like on the tail end of his career, yet he still has crazy value.
Yeah, leverage them for something insane, picks and thinking players that can, develop. Like, just
why do we not?
Instead, we lose both of them and got nothing.
Yeah, because last year, granted, like at the beginning of last year, like right now around this time, we should have been trading Kirk Cousins to the Patriots so they can get their pick. Like, granted, we didn't know they were going to be that bad, but still, you could guess.
We did, but yeah, we didn't know who was going to be having what pick, but we knew that the Patriots were going to be bad.
Besides the Bears, because the Panthers are just awful.
Yes, exactly. But and we didn't get we could have got Russ was favored to be
I would take Russ
in
over
Minnesota.
Sam Darnold.
Well, oh my gosh, but Russ went to the Steelers for $1 million.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to pay him. You pay him the league minimum because the Broncos are paying for his contract. $40 million. So you pay him $1 million and he makes $41 million, but you only pay $1 million.
Yeah, we should have got. They went to the Steelers. The Steelers actually Russ is kind of washed, but he could be good.
Well, but is he washed? The Broncos are poverty. They're paying him $40 million to not play for them. I mean, can you really blame? I don't know if I can blame Russ. I think Sean Payton not a great coach. Honestly,
Sean Payton sucks. Sean Payton carried by Drew Brees.
Carried by Drew Brees. I think it's one of those things.
Cheated.
Yeah, but people make the same.
Elijah, you weren't alive.
No, I know because I just watched a movie yesterday about it.
Oh. What'd you watch?
Home Team.
Oh, you could add that to your list of movies you watched.
Well, you just talked about it, so I guess you did.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You liked it?
But people make the argument that Belichick was only great because of Brady.
Whatever.
One, not true. He's still a great coach. He wasn't a great offensive coach, and Brady definitely helped that. But he was still an amazing coach. But I think Sean Payton is what people think Belichick was. Sean Payton and Drew Brees just clicked, and it worked. Sean Payton was not a great coach.
No, because he went to the Broncos with not. I mean, people didn't say Russ was bad until.
Yeah, until it was all. Yeah.
I guess the year before he was didn't play well, but that's also just their literal poverty.
But their coach was awful the year before.
Yeah.
And so you got to think about it. He's played in one system. He goes to the Broncos, has a terrible coach with a terrible system and no weapons around him. And then he gets Sean Payton, and Sean Payton comes in. But he hated Russ from the start. You can't think that was a good culture to play under when he's coming at his throat from the minute he steps foot in office.
Yeah. And the Broncos have a good wide receiver core. Good, young,
not
solid.
anymore. Jerry Jeudy's gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't even remember where he went. That was 4 days ago or something like that.
Oh, really?
He left.
That's crazy.
Or got traded, one of the two.
Jerry Jeudy.
Or picked, I think, to the Browns.
Oh, yeah. Cortland Sutton not happy about Broncos trading. Oh, wait.
Yeah, to the Browns.
Yeah. Browns, yeah. For a 5th and a 6th? That's so disrespectful, dog. That's crazy.
Not so bad.
I guess
he's pretty good. He is kind of at this point, he's not the young guy anymore.
Yeah. But he's still
he's
young.
been in the league for 4 or 5 years, but he still is pretty good.
Crazy. Oh, that's... Yeah, so...
NFL's wild right now.
NFL is wild.
And we suck.
we do. My Twitter is where I get... Oh, wait. Oh, the Texans. Blake Cashman. Nice. Yeah. My Twitter is just the Oscars right now because of my algorithm.
Oh, we took another. This is another. 2 Texans. I think the other one was an edge rusher.
Yeah, a linebacker and an edge rusher.
Yep.
Yeah, we need Drake May.
Yeah, Jonathan Greenard and Blake Cashman. Yeah, I think that we're building a pretty good defense right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a great defensive coach. Perhaps the best. I mean, what's his face on the Chiefs is good too.
He's the best for sure, but
yeah, because he took the poverty Chiefs to.
Well, he's just an outstanding defensive coordinator, and he knows how to win big games, big moments. So.
And then, I mean, it helps when you go against a poverty offensive play caller.
Yeah,
Kyle Shanahan. All right, Elijah, you ready to enter the hot seat?
Yes.
Do you have any questions, Micah, written down?
I don't.
Or are you just gonna go off dome?
Off the dome, we'll see.
Plus the one. All right. Elijah, how many do you have written down for us?
32.
32?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Pages?
Yeah, but there's no back.
It's okay. We might not get through all of them, but we'll go through a lot of them.
Yeah, here, we'll ask you these basic questions, And we'll set a timer for this, and we'll get through as many as we can. We'll just
All right.
we'll try to fire it off really, really fast.
In like 10 minutes, maybe something like that.
Yeah, something like 10 minutes.
All right, Elijah, but you're gonna be first. We're gonna ask you questions. Okay. I'll go first, then Micah. And Micah, we can switch off here, or you can just think of one, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
All right, Elijah. First question: what's your favorite movie?
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay. If you could
Okay.
add any team to the NFL, what would the mascot be?
It would be the Longhorns.
Longhorns. Okay.
Okay, Elijah. Who is your favorite famous person?
Can it be a sports person?
It could be anybody who's famous.
Just
Justin Jefferson's your favorite.
Justin Jefferson.
Okay. What is your favorite video game?
Madden 24.
Just okay, Madden, because it'll be 25 next year.
Madden.
What team do you like playing with besides the Vikings?
Favorite Madden team to play with? He trades people a lot,
Yeah.
Oh,
so he like picks a team. But what's your favorite team to pick? What's your like favorite jerseys and colors to play with? Bills.
Yeah, the Bills.
I like blue and red.
I like the blue and red too. Those are nice.
Those are good colors.
Yeah.
Bright colors too. Good versions of like this. Good version of blue. This is a really good blue, and that's a really good red.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
Oh. Okay, Elijah. Out of our favorite teams, the Rangers, the Celtics, the Tar Heels, and the Vikings, who is your favorite?
Okay. Tar Heels.
It's our house.
Oh,
Tar Heels.
there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, who's yours, Micah?
I feel like I would say the Tar Heels my whole life. I don't know.
Mine's
Now
still-
I might say the Vikings. I think I
Yeah.
might care the most about the Vikings.
I think I mean, I don't know. College basketball is harder to follow because it's on different channels. So like, but I care.
Yeah.
I care the most still about the
Well, I
Tar
still
Heels,
care.
probably.
That's what I'm saying. I still care a lot, but it's like I'm watching every Vikings game. I'm following everything that happens. I'm aware of everything. I know. I'm like so into it. I'm like thinking about what's their best moves.
Yeah.
In like 25 minutes about what they do.
Yeah, I mean it's true. I just think I don't know.
I'm a lot less hands off. I mean, a lot more hands off with the Tar Heels.
It's hard. It's easier. I have a harder time when the Tar Heels lose than when the Vikings lose, though. Much harder.
True.
Because
you expect them.
Because they're good most of the
They're
time, and the Vikings always suck. So I'm still upset, but
Correct.
yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do one of yours. What is your favorite snack?
Favorite snack is goldfish.
Goldfish. Extra cheddar or normal? Or
Normal.
extreme cheddar? I guess.
Normal.
Normal? I'll take.
Elijah, do you like goldfish better than Cheez-Its?
Yes.
That's a W. That redeems.
They're better. They're better than Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, I think, are easier to snack on, though. But
I
they're
don't.
better. They're better shape, but they don't taste better.
Yeah, they don't taste better at all. All right, Elijah. Let's say you're stranded on a desert island.
Okay.
Okay, you can only bring 3 things with you.
Okay.
What would you bring?
Water and
Okay, pick it. So water and food is included. Okay, so pick something else other than water. So a knife, your stuffed animal. Which stuffed animal?
Huh?
one of the. I don't know.
You're on a desert island. It's hot.
Oh yeah.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Or deserted. I should not.
Stuffed
That's right.
animal shark.
Okay. And what would be the last thing you bring? So stuffed animal, knife. Okay. Very nice.
I might have picked something to start a fire with, but
He's-
You can use a compass because of the light to sun it and point it down at the
glass.
wow. He's smarter than us.
Concentrate the light. I think that might be a movie magic thing.
Yeah. No, I think it's a real thing.
But I think you'd have a certain type of. You can just do it with any glass.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably really hard, but Elijah's built different apparently.
To concentrate light that focused into a beam. I don't think that you casually do that. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So if you could go into any movie world, what movie world would you pick? Like if you could go into Spider-Verse, like into
Kung Fu
one of their
Panda.
universes, but you have to pick one universe. Or if you could go into, I mean, you haven't seen them, but like Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars, or
Marvel.
Marvel.
I would go into one of this.
Here, 2-part question. First, which one would you go into? You have to be just a normal person or civilian, or like if you go into like some kind of animated like animal world, then you just be like you'd be a norm, but you got to be normal. And then the other one is if you could turn into a main character. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'll go into the Spider-Verse.
As a normal person or as a superhero?
Superhero.
As a superhero.
Okay.
And where would you go as a normal person?
As a normal person, I would go to like the place set for Aladdin because I like that place.
The U.S. Well, not the U.S.
Aladdin's not in the U.S.
Not the U.S. I meant the Earth. I'm sorry, normal.
Yeah.
You're going to whatever.
I don't want to say something wrong.
They're Arabic, right?
Hey, joke's on you. It's a fictional city of Agrabah.
Yeah, but they're Arabic.
Yeah.
Arabian Nights. That's the song.
Oh, you're right. Southeast Asia, Middle East area.
Yeah.
There.
Very cool.
I would have picked Middle Earth. Middle Earth would be the best place to be a normal person.
Yeah, probably without Elvish, like in with the elves or something like that.
I would pick like the Shire probably or somewhere around there. The
Peaceful.
Rolling Hills, so peaceful.
Yeah. Elijah, you have to choose to be a Disney character for one whole day. Who would you choose to be?
So I could go crazy. I would want to be Stitch.
That's fitting. That's fitting for you.
If you could choose to either hit a World Series championship grand slam, throw a winning touchdown for the Super Bowl, or hit the game-winning shot in the NBA Finals, which one would you choose?
Or March Madness, whatever you pick.
So would you rather be the hero in basketball, football, or baseball?
Would you pick the NBA Finals or the NCAA tournament finals?
Would you win March Madness with the game winner or the NBA Finals with the game?
Yeah.
Because NBA Finals, it depends. It basically depends on if you're number 1 seed, you're gonna win. Basically,
true. It could be not as important. Yeah. What if it's with March Madness? Yeah. Even if you're a 1 seed, you still were playing the one game that mattered. But the finals, you could have won 4-0 with the game winner.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah,
who cares?
Yeah, who cares? We got one game. Oh, it's crazy.
Didn't say it was game 7.
Yeah.
And so, but I think I would pick baseball. Honestly.
Baseball would be baseball atmosphere is crazy.
Slam to win the World Series is a crazy atmosphere.
Yeah. The Super Bowl is crazy too because it's the most watched. Like it's a bigger cultural zeitgeist and moment than all the other ones. I mean, March Madness is pretty close, but still the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But baseball fans are crazy
in
the World Series.
You're like Jesus if you do that.
Literally, like Corey Seager and yeah, they're like top dogs.
Craziest times in Grand Slam.
That would be wild. Elijah, do you have a favorite book of the Bible?
No.
No, you don't.
No, I like them
all. You like them all. Good.
I'm an avid fan.
Good writer, man. That God guy.
Solid writer. Great story. Good character development.
Yeah, for real.
Non-linear timeline. Love it.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Someone should get Chris Nolan to adapt this thing. Oh, that's good.
If you could see any PG-13 movie, what would you see? You only get one. You can watch right now. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Marvel
movies.
Which one?
Transformers.
Infinity War. Endgame.
Dune Part 2.
Endgame.
Endgame? Yeah. That's a good one, Elisha.
Or you can watch the new Batman.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so good. That'd be. He definitely won't be able to watch that for a little while.
You won't.
Elijah, what do you think the worst movie ever is?
I would say probably. I would say.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
I would say the live action Little Mermaid.
Wow.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you'd seen it.
Elijah, on your Letterboxd account, do you know what movie you have rated the lowest?
No.
Probably has multiple, doesn't he?
He has one-star movie
Oh.
and two one. These are crazy. So your 1-star movie, Elijah, is Monsters University.
Oh yeah. That's actually the worst.
Valid. Actually,
Worst.
fell off hardcore.
Worst movie ever.
Finding Dory is 1.5.
Actually, yeah.
And then, okay, Elijah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure your future sister will kill you for this one. I mean, I don't agree either. But you have Tangled at 1.5.
Ooh, yeah, I remember I sent Maddie a picture of him holding a letterbox of 1.5 on it. Maddie loves that movie.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a valid take for a 9-year-old boy.
It's true. I didn't like it until I got older. But
Hilarious.
couple more? 2 more?
Yeah, I can think of something. You have one more, right?
Yeah, I got one more.
Yeah, ask that.
All right, Elijah. The genie from Aladdin appears to you and gives you 3 wishes. What are you going to wish for? And you can't wish for more wishes. Or another genie.
Or no rules. No rules?
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't wish for no wish rules.
Like in Aladdin for my third wish to set the genie free.
Oh, you would set the genie free?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You're good. You're a nice guy.
2 other wishes.
2 other wishes.
Unlimited money.
Oh
Unlimited food. To fly.
yeah.
Things like that. To be able to play in the NFL, NBA, and MLB
Yeah,
at the same time.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
So play all your favorite sports at the same time at professional level.
Professionally would be crazy.
So you probably don't need money.
Yeah, you're good.
You're probably making like $500 million a year.
And every time that I get the ball and shoot it, or hit the ball, or
So you're perfect in sports. Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
That's actually a pretty good wish. That solves, if you're passionate about sports, that solves your money problem, and you get to feel good.
Yeah.
And you're famous, like none other.
If you to be perfect at that's a good wish. I would wish to be perfect at like football or something, or basketball.
Yeah.
And you're kind of just set. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, it would be awesome. That'd be so cool.
Those are good ones. That was your question. I had a question, and then we talked about that for so long.
Oh yeah.
What was my question? Oh yeah, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pizza. What kind of pizza?
What's on your pizza?
Just cheese and pepperoni.
From where? He's eating Costco pizza for the rest of his life.
Honestly, I respect it. It's a good take. That's awesome. That's so good. All right, Elijah. We're at 45 minutes right now. We'll cap it. Elijah, how long do you have?
Here, wait like 15 seconds, Elijah.
Oh. Well, 10 to 15 minutes. We should probably get through them. You have 32 questions. Did you just write all these, or did Mom help you? Okay.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Number 1. What is your favorite head coach in the NFL?
Head coach. I like Andy Reid.
Yeah, I like Kevin O'Connell too. Like I like the Vikings coach. So
yeah.
Him.
Least favorite version of Spider-Man.
Like the actor?
No.
Or the movie.
Variant.
Oh,
Very.
variant. Oh.
I don't know.
Uh,
There's probably
uh,
some lame one. I don't really like
yeah.
Spider Pig that much. Like, it's not that interesting to me.
Um,
Spider Pan.
I don't care about Spider Bite. The chick that's like in her room, but she's got the projection of herself. I don't really care for her.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Okay. Favorite team other than the Vikings NFL?
Texans.
I'll say Jags, but Texans is the correct pick. I love
Favorite
CJ
team
Stroud.
other than the Celtics NBA?
None.
I don't really know if I have one, honestly.
Gosh, who's in the NBA? I don't mind.
The Nuggets? I don't mind the Nuggets.
Yeah, I don't mind the Nuggets. Probably them.
I enjoyed watching them win. So
Anybody but the Lakers.
If you could make your best team, who would you trade to the Vikings?
who would I take on the Vikings right now?
Patrick Mahomes.
Probably Patrick Mahomes. I'm sure I need it.
Unfortunately, it'd be Patrick Mahomes. We'd win the Super Bowl next year, probably.
Favorite Pixar character?
Ooh, oh my goodness, Elijah.
Jeez.
We gotta look at this, Elijah. Do you have your favorite?
What?
Who's your favorite Pixar character?
Luca.
Luca.
Incredible pick.
Elastigirl.
Oh gosh. Yeah, totally.
I actually love Syndrome, honestly.
Syndrome's fire.
I think he's a great character, but I don't know.
It's a good villain. I like Remy from Ratatouille a lot.
Yeah. That's a good pick too.
Anger from Inside Out. I honestly realistically, it's probably Doc Hudson. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah, I would say honestly, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna say probably Doc Hudson, Syndrome.
Syndrome's the best villain, easily.
Probably one of those two, probably.
Shout out to
And maybe Remy. I like Remy.
Finn McMissile too.
Favorite animated character?
Oh my gosh, kid.
Oh goodness, let me open my letterbox.
Yeah, I gotta look. Elijah, letting you know these are fantastic questions. Ah, jeez. This is so difficult.
Oh man.
Alright, hold on.
Soda.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kenai.
Ooh. Cody Maverick. Easy.
Yeah, that's probably
Clears. Cody Maverick clears. You know who that is?
No.
Surfs Up. The Penguin. Cody Maverick.
I'm gonna say
You could say the Iron Giant.
yeah, I'd probably say the Iron Giant. I think he's a great character, and
he would probably be Hiccup.
Hiccup's up there. Hiccup's really good. Optimus Prime, technically speaking, because he's an animated character.
Yeah, but you could technically say Batman Beyond and Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's true. That's a good point.
Okay. If you could be an animated character, who would it be?
Probably Batman.
Hiccup. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's got a lot of issues.
So is Batman. His parents died.
Yeah, but he's rich and chilling.
Oh, I know my favorite animated character. I can't believe I didn't. It's Mr. Fox.
Yeah, I think he's up there for me too.
Mr. Fox is like my favorite. Otherwise, you need to watch that movie.
Who is Captain America's second greatest enemy?
I don't know his rogues gallery.
Who?
Who?
I'm not telling you.
Is this a trivia question?
This is a trivia question.
Is there an answer, or is our favorite second favorite?
No, it's an answer.
Oh, so who's number one?
Red Skull.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, Zemo?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
But
heard the trivia question.
technically, his biggest enemy is Hydra, is it not?
Is in that's the organization. Hydra.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, there's some trivia questions in here.
Bro's gonna lose his mind when he watches Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And Civil War.
Okay, this is a true or false question.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
True or false? Iron Man owns Area 51.
Oh, he's got a quiz book in there.
I'm gonna say true.
True.
Yes, correct.
Wow. W. 2 for 2.
What is Black Panther's father's name?
T'Chaka.
Yes.
Let's go. We should have had him just do this as another segment. This is hilarious.
What inspired Stan Lee to create Spider-Man?
Anybody can be him under the mask.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
like saw a fly on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still, that was the
The other
inspiration was that the idea behind the character was that he could be Peter Parker could be anyone. But yeah,
it was like what if a fly was
yeah, it was like
yeah.
the character that can crawl on the walls.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock shared a cell. Eddie Brock shared a cell.
Where are you? Right here. Shared
A cell.
With which future villain?
Cletus Cassidy?
Yes.
Carnage, right? Okay.
Okay. And you answered 14 because it said, who did that villain become? And 15. Who is the ruler of the dream dimension?
Oh. I don't know.
Dormammu.
Nope.
Dang. This is my best guess.
Yeah, but I knew it wasn't him.
It's Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Elijah, do you have any more like actual questions or the rest trivia?
There's actual questions.
Oh, my bad, dog.
16. Favorite costume you wore as a kid?
W, dude.
TMNT.
Jack Sparrow.
I think I was specifically Leonardo.
Yeah,
and this is gonna be a fun one. What team did Anthony Davis play before the Lakers?
Pelicans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did Shaq play for the Celtics? True or false?
True. Rainbow Man.
Poverty.
Yeah, he was old.
Yeah, he was really old.
Least favorite live action movie?
It's just our least favorite movie ever.
No, live action.
Well,
yeah, but it's probably the same.
Let's see.
I'm
just gonna look at my half-star ratings. All right.
Probably A New Legacy.
That's up there, or
well, that and the Last Airbender.
The Last Airbender.
Both because they disrespected such great stories, great movies. Space Jam was goated and then awful with LeBron, and The Last Airbender is like one of the best TV shows, and then they made it suck as a movie.
Least favorite sport to watch?
I'm gonna say golf, but I think I'll end up liking watching golf. I think I like it more now than I did, so I think I'm going to continue liking it. But I don't know what other sport I would think.
Pause real quick. I got a text from Jenna in a group chat that said, "What is the name of a man who dates an older woman?" And I responded, "A victim." So what was the question? Sorry, Elijah. What's the worst sport to watch?
Yeah.
Soccer. Unless you're in person and supporting your family members. I really enjoy that.
Well, I think women's soccer is also pretty entertaining.
It's fair. Like, I loved watching Parker play soccer.
What was your dream job?
NBA basketball player.
Yeah, NBA.
Favorite book you read as a kid?
Kingdom
Where the Wild Things Are.
What place in the world do you want to visit before you die?
Well, there's quite a few, but I don't know. Maybe New Zealand.
You go to the Shire?
Yeah, it's just a lot of people say that's like their favorite country that they've been to.
I would say, Israel. That would be awesome.
One thing you would never eat again.
Stinky tofu. Never in a million years.
Nice.
You
I
couldn't
have no
pick
idea. I don't know.
clam, like oyster. Would you eat oyster again?
Yeah, no. I guess probably not any raw oyster again.
Yeah, that was awful, dude. To think, Elijah, I need to give you a visual. Okay, so here's my canal cup. Okay, imagine with me that you know the oysters at the canal.
Yeah.
So Uncle Todd, I think Tommy, everybody was there, tricked, coerced us into eating a raw oyster. We cracked them open and ate it raw. Okay. Do you want to know what our prize was?
What?
Like a quarter of this cup of soda.
It was like in
It
a
was
cup
like
that was like this. That was like this thick around, and it was probably like that much.
Wow.
of just soda.
It was
That's
like
that.
it was like one drink for a child.
We got bamboozled, and it was
What
disgusting.
an oyster is like to eat?
What?
A booger, a slimy booger.
Ooh.
Hard in parts and then slimy and soft, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it was awful. It was really awful.
Favorite actor?
Ooh.
God, I mean, right now I gotta go with Ryan Gosling. Overall,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go with Robin Williams.
Currently probably Gosling. He's incredible. Overall, I'm gonna say, honestly, recency bias. I'm going Timmy. Timmy Chalamet. I'm on the Timmy train. He's incredible.
This one's gonna be easy for you. Favorite version of Batman?
Beyond.
Beyond or Pattinson live action.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would go back and change if you could?
Nothing that would majorly impact my life. Menial things, sure, but nothing that would like change the course of my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been bamboozled by the oyster. I changed that. And also the Batman question: any version of Kevin Costner.
Which movie do you like better, Dune 2 or The Batman?
Dune 2. Unfortunately, I love the Batman.
What was the favorite sports moment you ever participated in?
Wow. Favorite sports moment I ever participated in. I don't know. Probably not a moment. My favorite game was definitely my senior night. Favorite
What's your
moment?
seat?
I don't know.
Um.
I mean, obviously, like the 8 threes.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was cool to watch. That I participated. I don't know. It's probably some basketball game. Obviously, that's tough. I mean, my game against Bay. Actually, no. Scratch all that. Definitely when I had like 25 in college, that was pretty awesome. And I had like 6 threes. Like that was really cool.
Okay. What was the favorite sports moment you ever watched?
Ooh. Definitely.
Carolina.
Yeah.
2017.
2017 Carolina and Hawaii.
Or then the second would be the Minneapolis Miracle.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Or even the comeback was pretty awesome in Texas.
The comeback was great also.
That was pretty cool. But definitely when they won in 2017, I don't think I've ever been happier in my entire life.
Being in Hawaii when they win a national championship is so awesome.
It was elite. It was. I mean, we spent like $800. I mean, we didn't, but like,
Yeah.
bought everything. Yeah.
If you could have one pet in your lifetime, what would it be specifically? So you have to say what type. If you say dog, you have to say what type of dog.
Oh.
Is this any pet? Like, is this making anything a pet, or it has to be a normal pet? Normal pet.
Definitely a dog.
A dog.
I'm gonna say probably be a chocolate lab. Still on the chocolate lab train.
I'm gonna go black lab.
Okay. Best thing that has ever happened to you in your life?
Being saved by Jesus.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Second best, I'd say getting married.
Hasn't happened yet.
Well, that will be the second best for you.
Yeah, it will be the second best, and then it'll probably be third best. Having a kid.
Okay, what would be like after those for you?
Don't know.
Probably some vacation, maybe.
Honestly,
know.
it would probably be something that hasn't happened. It'll probably be getting a dog. That would probably be my
Yeah, something like that.
part of the peak of my life. I
This
wanted a dog
podcast
first.
right now.
Is that it?
Yep.
Sweet. 15 minutes.
Elijah, what's the best thing that's ever happened in your life?
Uh,
Honestly, 2017 Carolina winning.
yeah.
You were. Oh, I guess you were.
The one time that we played Duke in the buzzer beater like 3 over the tip of his hand.
That was pretty
That
awesome.
was a good moment.
That was awesome. Very nice.
All right. What have you been watching?
Panda 1 and 2, preparing for 4. Dumbo live action.
I guess you watched 3 too.
Yeah, I watched Dumbo live action while spinning and got myself feeling queasy.
He was spinning around and watching live action Dumbo, and then he felt sick when we went to the movie.
Way to go.
Across the Spider-Verse, still the GOAT.
Do you want to say anything about these movies? Like anything about Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, or 3?
The villains. They're the best villains. They're good.
Which one's your favorite Kung Fu Panda?
Tai Long, or the Lord Peacock?
Shen.
Tai
Long. That's.
What's
What's yours, Micah?
Probably Tai Long.
Tai Long and then Shen. Is your favorite movie 1, Kung Fu Panda 1, or is it 2?
1.
What's yours? Yours 2 or 1?
Number
1.
At the moment, it's 1.
3's all about like him finding his
family. Yeah, it is a little distracted from what makes Kung Fu Panda great.
It's still good though.
It is still good.
It's still good. Kai is sick. It's a sick villain.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And
then go ahead.
That he pulls the finger on himself so he can take Kai back to the spirit realm. That's pretty cool.
I need to rewatch him. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Nice. And
then Spider-Verse, Elijah's still the best movie ever?
Yep.
Bro's got to watch some Hayao Miyazaki.
I know.
I watched Megamind 2, The Syndicate of Doom, I think it's called. Yes. We joked about it last week and watched like 2 seconds of it. It is really, really bad. It's really horrible.
Distracting bad.
Yeah, it was.
It actively makes the worst decisions ever. It has like awful voice acting, and animation is terrible.
Yeah, not good.
I can't believe it's a Peacock funded movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe Peacock has that on it as well as Oppenheimer. Like, what are we? It's just wild. Wow. Anyway, I watched Damsel, the new Billy Bobby Brown movie. I couldn't even tell you what it's about. I don't remember. It sucked. I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing ever, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown, a queen. She just needs to stop working for Netflix unless it's Stranger Things. I watched Ricky Stenicki. Elijah, you cannot watch this movie. But Micah, you will find it funny. It was a hoot and a holler. It was a good time. Really, it wasn't like amazing, but John Cena is literally hilarious. Like, he's so funny in this movie. And then I showed Jenna Sicario. I forgot to add this. She liked it. And then on my birthday, we watched Arrival, which obviously, Micah, you and I both love.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenna loved it, which is sick.
It's all about alien therapy, alien psychology.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's about time and purpose and fate and all these things, and it's beautiful, and it's just great. So I love getting to watch that on my birthday. Was cool. And then this Friday, I get to make everybody in Jenna's family watch Stand By Me. So
nice.
Yeah, Elijah, you can't watch that movie without me. Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right, Michael, what'd you watch?
Nothing. I watched literally like the only things I watched was Shane Gillis.
Nice.
Last night I watched the whatever the dogs. I don't even know what it's called. For All Dogs or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember what it's called, but it's this Netflix one. So hilarious. Okay. I just turned it on while I was going to sleep because there was no YouTube videos. And then, I mean, we recorded Tuesday. So yesterday was the only day I wasn't working.
Mm.
And I even was working. I was doing stupid sketches for the chick. And we went to Men's Warehouse yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
bought a suit.
there you go. What color is it?
Black.
That's what I thought. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, black and white look.
So does everybody know? Does Carson know? By the way,
Yeah, everybody knows.
everybody's been asked.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Lovely. Did Mom say something about it?
No.
Oh. What the heck? I texted her. I said, "Can you bug Micah? Because I don't want to be annoying to him." And then she goes, "Yeah, I'll bug him."
I don't think she did anything. I don't know.
Maybe she's just that good.
Maybe she was that good. No,
Very nice.
I think I just told her about it. But,
did you buy Carson a V-Bucks or a skin? Did you do that?
Yeah, skin. He turned around and bought me the same exact skin.
Oh my gosh.
So it was a wash.
How'd you ask? Did you just text Ty?
Yeah, I just talked to him. Yeah.
Oh, you called him?
Yeah, I texted him.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Did you text him before or after they won state?
After.
Okay. It's a good thing I didn't say.
But
sweet.
Yeah. So
sweetness.
Did that. Still, like, I kind of picked out a stuff for all of you guys already, but
Are we wearing jackets?
Probably gonna change it. Yeah, it's like the one I have picked out right now. It might even get even cheaper, but for a rental for everything was like $150 or something like that.
Good to know. Very good to know.
Well, not that you're paying for it.
Oh, that's true. Nice.
Yeah. Mom and Dad are paying for the majority of everyone. It's just hilarious.
What?
Well, they bought my suit and shirt.
How much was yours?
I don't know, like 400 or something like that. 360.
Okay. Yeah, it was mine.
Suits got more expensive. There's like not most of them were like jackets for like 350, pants for like 175 to 200.
Are you wearing boots?
For majority, no, probably not. I don't think so. I think I'm doing shiny black shoes. But
nice. Loafers? That'd be so fire.
No, not loafers. Fortunately,
so fire.
But they're paying for yours. They're paying for his. They're paying for Blake's because you're not going to make Nick pay for it when he's paying for the wedding.
No, of course not.
Over half, four total people, and so Jackson, Carson, and Ty would be the only ones that are not going to get paid for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like pretty much figured out. Although the ones that I did figure out, it's like a tux jacket, and then I got a suit jacket, so I'll probably switch it.
Gotcha.
So it might end up being even cheaper, but for everything, then it's got like we're doing bow ties too.
Slip-ons are real.
Real. Someone's got to learn.
I've done it.
Or a couple people. I figured it'd be fine, but yeah, I think that bow ties only look good when they're actually tied.
Real.
I think that slip-ons look terrible.
Yeah, I agree. The one I did it for Michael Williams' wedding. It was cool. It looked cool.
But yeah, I think it goes better with the black and white than a normal tie does. So that, and then they have in the rental, it's pretty perfect. They got like a floral pattern black vest that looks pretty sick. So it's got like a subtle pattern thing on it that be underneath it. And
are we wearing black shirts too?
No, white shirt, black tie, black vest, black jacket, black pants, black shoes, and then like I'm gonna have probably gold cufflinks, and then maybe have like a gold. I'll get you guys like a gold tie clip or something like that. Maybe.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah.
What color are Maddie's bridesmaids' dresses?
Sage green.
Okay, that's good to know because Jenna, I think, was gonna buy a dress that was that color. So. Probably shouldn't do that.
No.
Okay, probably not. I'll tell her. And then, sorry, Elijah, that we're talking about the bachelor party and all this bachelor things. But June, is June a good month? Or do you want to do it the week before? Or what do you want to do?
It will depend. That's the only hard part. It's going to depend because I don't even know when or what I'll be doing, you know?
Okay.
Plus, Carson will be in California, and
Would it be better to plan it beforehand and have you just fly here
and Ty will be
in
in Vegas. So
Vegas?
there'll be traveling and stuff for a lot of people, and depending on when you do it, Jackson will be. He's not going to be home until May. So
Do you want to do it in like St. George?
I don't
And
know.
like,
Well,
granted, there's not a lot of time between now and then, but
no, there's not a lot of time. We could do that. Ty lives in Vegas. Jackson would be in St. George.
Yep.
And Carson's in Phoenix right now, so he could drive. We could do it in like Vegas or St. George area. Either one.
I will look into it. And when does Jackson go home?
May, beginning of May.
I'll text Jackson.
So it would have to work out for sure. But
okay, I'll text Jackson about when he's gone because
if not that, it would probably have to be pretty last minute. It'd probably be like the week before the wedding, the weekend.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. Sweet. Well, oh yeah, you watched nothing. Did you watch Avatar?
No.
Gosh, what a week, man. I watched Dune twice.
I'm hopefully gonna go see it again.
Actually, no, I watched it once. I watched it again.
I think Mom's like she still hasn't seen the first one. Dad really wants to see it, so maybe I'll go tonight. I gotta call Gio.
Why?
About jobs.
Oh.
Apparently their marketing department's looking for designers, and also they're hiring like an entry level position for like his position. And so, probably gonna apply to both, but then for his position or whatever is like,
is it remote?
They're both remote apparently, but the position under him would be, it'd be from him.
That'd be sick.
So
you'd have a good boss.
A pretty good chance.
You'd have a good boss too.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Are we ready to talk Kung Fu Panda 4? Micah knows what I think because he read my review.
I did.
I know what you think in general because I saw what you gave it. Do you know what Elijah thinks, Micah?
A little bit.
Little bit?
I haven't, not like I don't know what he thinks overall in terms of.
Yeah. Okay, Elijah.
But
here's the deal. If you love it, say you love it, say everything you love about it. And if we love it and you don't like it, like, just be honest. Don't dictate what you think based on what Mike and I think, is what I'm trying to say.
You're going first. Out of 5 stars, what's your rating? 4.5.
4.5.
Okay. Why did you love it?
Because I like the whole thing where like the chameleon like transforms into different people and takes their kung fu at the end, and how it's crazy that like the whatever her name is, the fox, she is basically the friend and then betrays them and then tries to become the friend again.
You like the story arc?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All valid reasons.
Yeah, I get it.
Especially for a 9-year-old. I would loved the shape shifting.
Yeah.
Changing into Poe. Changing into all the different.
Like the transformed into Poe and the real Poe, and then like it split screen.
That was by far the coolest scene.
Those are cool. I love the fight scene in the bar. That was cool. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
It's like tipping back and forth.
It was really fun.
That was cool.
It was super Kung Fu Panda.
That was very, very Kung Fu Panda. But yeah.
Yeah.
Elijah, is it better than any of the first 3? So it's your least favorite.
No, it's better than the third and
second.
Oh, better than the second.
Yeah.
Better than the second?
Yeah.
So is it better than any of them? No, it's second. It's second best. It's better than more than half of them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so you think it's Kung Fu Panda 1, Kung Fu Panda 4, Kung Fu Panda 2, and then Kung Fu Panda 3? Okay, so Kung Fu Panda 1 is on a 5-star?
Yes.
Okay, so then it's 4.5, and then Kung Fu Panda 2 is what?
4.
And then Kung Fu Panda 3? 3.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. On to our
Under our review. What'd you give it, Micah, out of stars?
3.
I gave it 3 stars as well.
Oh, rude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Why?
A lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like issues, just like casual issues.
Mm-hmm.
Aquafina sucks.
She sucks, man.
This
She's
is
the
not
worst.
this is not an issue with
This
like
is not new.
like it's not like it's not her fault and it's not their fault.
No,
Like, she's
it's not.
I just dislike her, and she
Yeah.
has such a distinguishable voice that it doesn't even matter how good of a character or how good of the voice acting is. She always sounds like herself, and I don't like her. So
This is like the second best she's ever been, and I still just
yeah,
don't.
but it just takes me out of it because I'm like, that's just Aquafina, and I despise her.
And you haven't seen The Farewell, which she's just magical in.
I've seen The Farewell.
You watched it?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 months ago. We
We
talked
talk about it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have such a bad memory.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Anyway,
But she's
Yes.
not funny. But on top of that, I think the character sucks. I think
character sucks.
the story arc is rushed and awful and doesn't make any sense. How do you go like the criminal stealing scene to then their best friends immediately is like, well, one, it doesn't really make sense, but it also does because it's so it's like kind of makes sense. He's super trusting or whatever. But then
Yeah.
she like betrays him like 15 minutes later, and then is trying to save him 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
And it
is
just
really quick.
doesn't make sense at all. Like it's very, very bad.
Yeah.
And then the stealing of the kung fu was awesome. It was a great thing.
That was the only part
The
really-
weight, like
Yeah.
the weight of how the chameleon did it was, I thought, so awful. Like the rush, like just stealing, like getting the staff, and then like 2 minutes later, she's just like made this gate, and she just like calls them, and they just float, and then she takes it and float and take it and float and take it. It was like so boring.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, go into the spirit realm or something like that, and like have to fight them or like do things. Like it was just very, very weird.
Her motivations are whack.
Her motivations
They don't make sense.
Don't make sense at all. And then, oh my gosh, the multi-master kung fu centipede was the ugliest, worst thing I've ever seen. And you probably liked it, and I think I would have liked it when I was 9 years old.
Did you like it, Elijah?
Yeah.
But I absolutely hated it. And she didn't use the wings. That was it. The wings were the only thing she used while she was in that form, because she grabs. I mean, okay, this is another issue. I cannot remember the fox's name for the life of me. She is such a bad character.
Shen.
Yes.
Like
Shen.
the peacock.
Is it Shen?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It is. I'll tell you right now. It is Zhen. Shen.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So point proven. I can never remember her name, but the chameleon grabs Shen with her chameleon tongue. So she changes into this big form, calls out, like it zooms in, calls out each individual elephant, scorpion, uses none of it, only the wings to fly, and then her chameleon tongue, which is a part of her, normally,
yeah.
And then it just ends.
Yeah.
I mean, that I thought sucked because the rest of it was so good. Oh my gosh, starting out with Shen's the peacock, and then he stops and she transforms the front half of her body and punches through the peacock feathers.
Yeah.
So sick.
It was cool.
So cool. If you would have just kept doing that. And then the Poe scenes, like he said, when they jump and kick each other and it like splits the screen with the big flap.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I loved it. Yeah.
Such
Loved
good
it.
scene. And then I thought that the big thing was so unnecessary. But
yeah, I mean,
and then terrible character becomes the Dragon Warrior.
It was so predictable too.
It was from the very beginning because they talked about him needing to pick, and I was like,
and then all of a sudden, insert brand new character.
That we're going to be friends with Poe by the end of the movie because we've seen the trailer. And
how about Mr. Beast?
So weird.
So weird. Did you notice that, Elijah?
No.
Yeah,
So,
it's very unnoticeable.
do you know Panda Pig?
But yeah.
So the panda, when he was like doing the tryouts, basically the Panda Pig, he said skadoosh, right? That was Mr. Beast's voice.
Yeah, very random.
It was so
Very
weird.
unnoticeable, except for the fact that they got announced that he was going to be in it. That's the only reason I knew that it was him.
Yeah, exactly.
But so in terms of wrapping up such an amazing series,
Well, it's not over.
it's not.
It's not.
The director, who sucks, said this is not the end of Poe's story.
What are they
Well,
gonna
then what
make
was
then?
the point of it? Because this wasn't even a Poe story. They almost Cars 3'd it also. They almost had Jen or whatever do the final fight for like
Oh my gosh.
they considered it for like half a second. I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be awful. And then they luckily didn't do it.
But they kind of did. Like he gave her the staff and all that.
All this stuff, yeah.
And she like defeated her and then he like got out easily. He's like, I'm the
Yes.
Dragon Warrior.
And then she got up and then he did the final blow. But like
Yeah.
they like dipped their toe in it and I was like, you guys almost just Cars 3'd the heck out of this.
Yeah.
And ruined the main character. But I think they already did ruin the main character. It wasn't even
Also,
about him.
They
It was
ruined the villains.
Yeah.
One, okay, they did okay with Tai Lung, but not really. Like, one,
Him being comedic relief was awful.
terrible. But then Lord Shen, they didn't do anything with. They didn't do anything with Kai. And at the end, when they all bow to Poe, I can see a world where Tai Lung does it. I heard the Escape Pod talking about this. Because Tai Lung, like, there's more connection with Poe and with
Shifu.
Shifu. Okay, I can see a world where he does it. Shen is like a genocidal maniac who murdered pandas and hates Poe. Like he's not bowing to him. Like
Correct. I completely agree. It's a cool scene and it's a cool like gesture thing that makes sense on paper until you actually consider it. And then
Yes.
it should have only been shouldn't have been only Tai Lung, but he was the only main villain that made sense. It could have been all of these other kung fu masters from the spirit realm bowing to him. But yeah, right. Shen and Kai should definitely have never done it. And Tai Lung, I think if he was the only one who did it, would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And had a way bigger impact. Because like you said, yeah, he's not really a villain. Like he was like pushed so far.
He did try to kill Poe and Shifu, but like there was so much more emotional depth there.
Way more emotional depth. And so it was like he was kind of like the good can still, Tai Lung and Poe were like the Anakin, like the Vader Luke, like I see the good in you type.
Yeah.
Like you're not all that.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. And Shen is
just a homicidal maniac.
Just literally the worst person in the world.
He looks at Poe like this in the movie.
Well, okay. Also the motivation of the villain being, I got kicked out of class. Basically, like they wouldn't accept me. I got denied from college. Basically, trope. Not actually college, but then it's like, I want to take over the whole world. Why? I get wanting to be like do kung fu, but also you're a sorcerer that clearly can just kill anybody kung fu.
The sorcery was like so cool, and they didn't use it like at all.
She literally immediately took down Tai Lung, Shen, and what's his face, Kai. She could have just defeated Poe in 30 seconds. Makes no sense. Her power scale was here. Her usage of power scale was like here.
Yeah, terrible continuity with the character.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if like they made the cells like you could break out of them if you were a kung fu master. Then like Tai Lung could come out and then help defeat the chameleon.
Yeah,
that would have been so cool.
Here's what I would have loved. You have the chameleon be this fake villain that everyone thinks is going to be the real villain. Poe defeats her because she sucks. Okay, trash. You add an extra 30 minutes where then they all get their powers back, and Shen and Kai team up, and then Tai Lung teams up with Poe, and they defeat. That's would be fire.
Redemption. Yeah, it would have been
Would be crazy.
amazing
Crazy.
for Pogue's character and crazy redemption arc for one of the best villains ever.
Yes.
In animation.
Yeah, in DreamWorks.
Yes.
And so, but now we get Elijah. Does your view of the movie change listening to us?
Yes.
You can still enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching
Yeah.
it. There's just
But
so many problems.
I didn't laugh.
No, I agree with that. There's not a ton of laughing moments.
Did you laugh a lot, Elijah?
No.
He actually didn't laugh out loud a lot. I don't know if
That's
violent.
I was in a theater full of children his age and parents. Just there was like a couple times where like people giggled and they're like, huh.
I giggled a bit, but
Yeah.
But like no one. I mean, the other
wasn't-
movies are funny, man.
yeah, the little bunnies were definitely the funniest part. Problem is their jokes were in every joke they had was in the trailers.
Yeah,
And-
that too.
So
And gosh, this isn't about jokes, but the fact that there was no Furious 5 is
that was a major L.
yeah.
Yeah, they could have. There's a lot of better options. Then the post spirituality journey was so poorly done, like so awful.
It was also undone.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did nothing with it. They made Shifu a terrible character. They didn't barely use him at all, and he was just like they feel like they totally undid Shifu's character. They like made him like dislike Poe a lot, which was really weird. And yeah, and then the spirituality journey for Poe was literally like comic relief. Like it was just
the only thing I liked about it.
Thing.
The only thing I liked about it, it was like when I was thinking about it, I was like, this is kind of how it is to pray. When you're like, he's like saying these things, and then he goes to food. I'm like, that's kind of accurate. But this is not what this should be in this moment. Like, it's funny because it's relatable to a real life thing, but it's not funny.
It shouldn't have had to been a comic relief.
He was also supposed to be way more mature.
It's supposed to be a funny movie, so it's like you shouldn't have to lean on the spirituality journey, which should be it should be the serious part of the movie of him like moving up. Like you're progressing. That's like the main character's progression. You can't make that.
He's supposed to be Oogway.
You can't make it comic relief. Yeah, exactly. They did nothing with Oogway. They did like he should have also. They could have had him like go into the spirit realm and talk to Oogway at the end,
or be trapped there for some reason, and Tai Lung breaks him out. Something cool like that.
They could have done anything.
We should make a movie. We're much better at this.
I mean, there's just so many
options
for making a good movie, and they did like none of them.
Yeah.
This is how great it could have been. This is how good it was.
Okay, Elijah, what's better now? Is it the 1, 2, 3, or 4?
You can say it's better than 3. I don't really care about that.
I don't think so.
With it, but I don't really.
I haven't watched it in a while. I'm probably gonna watch them this week because I just
want
to.
Is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the second one might go up because I'm seriously gonna I might turn on the first one after we get done.
I might watch them.
But yeah, I don't know. It also it just serves as a setup for Awkwafina's character in the future to do spinoffs, which I hate.
Yeah. Well, I thought. Yeah. So I was just hoping they wouldn't do anything with her, but
she was like.
And I was hoping this would be I thought this was going to be the end of the series, but they
apparently not. So,
well, they very much screwed up if it was also. So,
yeah, very unfortunate. But
I don't know. It's like just seemed like such a waste of a movie for Poe's character.
His dads aren't funny.
Oh, they were awful. Oh my gosh, they were like the worst unnecessary addition to the movie ever.
They were the third one, but like.
No, but they made like a whole storyline about just them together being dads.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
Which all those jokes were not funny either.
We're their dads.
We're dads. We're dads.
Who cares?
Both of us, dads.
It was funny when he went in there and he was like acted like he was Poe. That was funny, but not funny, but you know what I mean. Slightly entertaining.
Yeah. 3 stars.
3 stars for me.
I didn't hate watching it. There's
a lot
of problems.
It wasn't awful. Elijah, what are you landing at? Your final star rating?
I would say now 2 is 4.5, and this is 4.
4? All right, fair.
5, 4.5, 4, and 3.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah, but different movies.
Yeah, different movies. Elijah, I was gonna say, really quickly, we were supposed to do Orion in the Dark. Did you watch it? Would give that a star rating?
4.
Okay. I gave it 3. Anyway,
Interesting.
but
like the whole part where like the dad is telling the story, and then this girl is here that we have no idea about, and there's no introduction about her at all. Like, what was that for?
dude, I don't know. Give this man a letterbox.
And then the guy at the end that takes her into a time machine, the girl, and then the dad says, "Thanks, somebody," and then we don't even know who he is.
Elijah is forever gonna have better taste in movies because we're adults that are critical of movies, and he talks to us about them. Because ain't no way I would have ever criticized anything about either of the movies that we just mentioned.
Yeah.
When I was 9, best movie ever, hands down. So Elijah, you're a real one for that.
Movie snob.
Movie snob. He's gonna just be insufferable
You're
in
gonna
high
be an
school.
insufferable movie snob.
Oh, that's
We
so
thought we were
good.
gonna create a basketball monster. We're gonna create a movie monster.
Hey, just get rich either way. I don't
All
care.
right, real quick, let's run through these Oscar reactions.
Yeah. So, you want to start with moments of the Oscar, and then I'll go through who won.
Sure. I don't know any
Okay.
of the Oscar other than the Jimmy Kimmel Trump tweet thing,
Not funny.
which was not funny. It was just very awkward and weird.
Did Trump actually tweet it?
I don't know. I think so on Truth. It wasn't a tweet. It was on Truth Social or something like that.
Oh. Well, it wasn't funny, for one. Like, it was like a good jab, like whatever. But he's not funny. Jimmy Kimmel's not funny at all.
No.
He's awful. He made fun of Robert Downey Jr. for his drugs and alcohol. He made a joke. You can look it up. It was poor taste, whatever. Downey goes like this, and he doubles down and continues to make fun of it. Terrible. Just the worst. Yeah, he's just unfunny. Very not funny at all. John Mulaney is hilarious. Did you see that joke?
Yeah.
He's talking about best sound, and he recites the Madame Web thing, and then begins to recite the entire plot of Field of Dreams. Great. The dog from Anatomy of a Fall was there. That was hilarious. And then did you watch I'm Just Ken?
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah. Incredible. Dude is just got the most charisma out of any dude I've ever seen in my life.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny. He's so handsome. I love him. Ryan Gosling. So yeah, incredible. I think that's it for moments. Oh, there was a moment where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito went out to present something. And Arnold was Mr. Freeze and Danny DeVito was the Penguin in Keaton's Batman universe. And so they were talking about it, and then they're like, yeah, and that guy Michael Keaton, and he played Batman. Oh, he's right there. And then it pans to Keaton. He's like all serious face, and he's like, "Bring it on!" It was really funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. So like there was like besides Kimmel, like the show was like super good. Really loved it. But then yeah, winners. I'm gonna skip documentary and doc short because we haven't seen them. Short animated film War is Over is one. I think that's what we picked. Short film live action The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar did end up winning. Do you know all these? Have you seen all this? Okay. Music original song What Was I Made For from Barbie won. Original score went to Oppenheimer. Costume design, makeup and hairstyle, and production design all went to Poor Things. Not surprising. Film editing went to Oppenheimer. Sound went to The Zone of Interest over Oppenheimer, which was good, but like I was surprised. Godzilla -1 got Best Visual Effects, which is... Have you seen it yet?
No.
Oh, it's so sad. And like they all brought up their Godzilla toys. It was so cool. It was awesome. Another shocking one was um, adapted screenplay, American Fiction one.
Yeah, that is shocking.
It's like good screenplay, and I guess the Oscars like that type of stuff. It was very political and like witty, but I thought Oppenheimer should win. Original screenplay, Anatomy of a Fall one, no shock there. Divine Joel Randolph for The Holdovers, she won. Actress in a leading role, Emma Stone beat Lily Gladstone. Not crazy because Emma Stone's incredible, but I mean, Emma Stone. Did you see her reaction when she won? She looked like she did not want to win. Like, oh man, Lily Gladstone should have won that because Emma Stone's going to get ridiculed. She already is, which is it's not her fault.
Yeah.
Director Nolan got it.
Yeah.
Best Supporting, Downey got it. Absolutely amazing. After his speech, Jenna goes, "He's so much like Todd." And I was like, yeah, they're both very witty and funny like that. So the best actor, Killian got it. It was incredible. Great speech. Like him and Nolan had incredible speeches. He was like, Oppenheimer was a movie made about a guy who created a bomb. And we're all living in Oppenheimer's world. So this goes out to all the peacemakers out there. Incredible. And then Christopher Nolan says, to think that movies are only 100 years old. Imagine if you were there to witness 100 years of painting or theater, which is crazy perspective. And then he says, to think that you think I'm a significant part of it. Thank you. My glorious, glorious director. Cinematography, Oppenheimer. Duh. Best Picture, it went to Oppenheimer in the most weird way. Al Pacino. Elijah, imagine this with me, okay? If I was going to present an award to you in like a very big way, okay? Like huge way. Like this is the biggest award of the night, and I'm about to present it, and I'm reading a card, and I'm 90 years old. And I say, all right, it's time for the movie that won Best Picture. I read Oppenheimer. Like it was just if I said, I think it says Elijah. That would be weird.
Anticlimactic.
Yes.
You messed it up.
It was hilarious though. Like it's so funny. There's a podcast. I don't know how I've heard of it, but they like in their intro, they do the announcements of every Best Picture winner, and this guy's like, now I have to edit in Al Pacino saying, I think I see Oppenheimer. And then I leave the best for international film, Zone of Interest. Easy. And then the best for last, because this one applies to Elijah.
No, yeah, for you.
All right, Elijah, I'm gonna read you what the category is, who was nominated, and I want you to tell me who you think should win. Okay. So in animated feature film, so the best animated movie last year, what was nominated was The Boy and the Heron. You haven't seen it. Elemental. You've seen it. Nimona. Have you seen Nimona?
No way.
I didn't think so. Robot Dreams. Yeah. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I know what it was. I know which one it is probably. Because
who do you think won?
Who should win?
Should win. It should be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
What do you think won?
Yeah, Elementals.
Oh.
Oh.
Guess who won?
What?
The Boy and the Heron.
I haven't seen that, so I don't care.
Hayao Miyazaki.
To be fair, Elijah, Mike and I both like The Boy and the Heron over Spider-Verse.
Oh.
And we both love Spider-Verse.
Sorry.
So I was happy.
So
I was very happy. I stood up and clapped. Jenna's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Miyazaki."
This matters.
this does. The memes that have been like Hayao Miyazaki after seeing he won, where he like wakes up and then he goes back to bed, is so funny.
It's hilarious.
So, but
yeah, you should watch all of his movies.
Yeah, Elijah, you would probably like his movies. They're sick. Like they're.
is
You'll
it
probably.
like the Spirit Away?
Spirited,
Yeah.
Spirited Away.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Are you allowed to watch that?
Yeah,
He said he's seen Spirited Away.
I've seen Spirited
I
Do you
didn't know.
like it?
Away. Yeah.
Really?
Is
You've
it-
seen Spirited Away?
Yeah.
With like the white and green dragon and the girl in pink?
Yes.
Where does that rank? What would you give that out of 5 stars?
Probably like
This movie
4. Yeah, I've seen that.
with no face?
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't know you.
4 stars?
Yeah.
Rude.
What?
Rude.
What did
This
you
is
rate?
like
5?
5. It's like one of the best movies ever made.
yeah, it's incredible.
Since Florida.
That's awesome.
You gotta keep your opinion.
Yeah, you can have your opinion. But oh,
Fair enough.
The Boy and the Heron's coming back to theaters now because it won.
Oh. Streaming. Give it to me on streaming. I want to watch it.
I want to watch it so bad.
I don't want to go back to the theater. I'm not going to go back to a theater. It's
need
probably
to
not
see
going to
it.
play in Granbury, so I'm never going to see
No.
it. And so
Elijah, but you gotta watch
let
my
me watch it. Oh my god.
What?
You gotta watch My Neighbor Totoro. You gotta watch. What else could he watch?
There's a lot. You can watch Ponyo. Ponyo's made
Ponyo, definitely.
partnership with
Pon-
Disney. It's technically
Yeah.
a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Um,
You could probably not Princess Mononoke. That's my guess. This is the only one you probably couldn't watch.
why is that?
It's pretty violent, isn't it? It's like the most weird.
It's
I don't know if you've seen Spirited Away.
it's based on war. I wouldn't say it's none of it. I would say it's graphic. Might be violent.
That's true. You can't watch like Akira. That's for sure.
No, he can't.
But-
watch that.
You shouldn't watch Grave of the Fireflies. It would probably go over his head.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
It's not
Maybe not.
Miyazaki though, but
Well, Ghibli.
I'm excited for that trailer that it showed.
he's really excited for Wild Robot.
What do you think of Wild Robot, Micah? That trailer came out this week.
Yeah, we'd watched it before. We talked about it, didn't we?
We just talked about the movie. I don't think we've seen the. Was
Yeah,
it Wild?
we watched the trailer.
Oh, it was last week. You're right. You're right.
It was like last Monday.
It looks great.
It looks-
Elijah, you're excited for it?
Yeah.
What about Inside Out 2?
Yeah.
I think
I
Inside
want
Out.
to see more with that. I'm really.
Did you not see the second trailer?
It wasn't anything new.
I thought it was new. I did. There was a lot more stuff. I thought because they introduced like the other emotions.
It showed like
They showed silhouettes of it.
yeah.
No, like them talking.
Oh no,
Oh.
not in our theater trailer.
I need to see it.
Oh, you want to turn it on right now?
We'll watch it after.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll probably be,
No-
'cause it does weird. Remember, it does weird things when I play audio.
If you play audio.
Yeah, out loud because I'm doing the real headphones.
Oh.
So it creates the weird choppy audio thing because it doesn't know whether to pick up my audio coming out of the speakers or not.
What if I played it?
You could probably do that. I don't know
Let's
if we
see.
could hear it though.
We'll find.
After you played a video, I couldn't hear it.
Oh. Okay. You just watch it after. I want you to text me what Elijah thinks.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well,
Elijah,
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. Mom did not think you would last this long on the podcast. She said multiple times.
yeah.
Yeah, you thought that you would be tired and want to get up and leave.
She's crazy.
Hey, you
It
said
was a
it,
good
not me.
episode.
Yeah, that was great, Elijah. You're a star.
Nice, dude. Well, do you wanna end this?
What?
You gotta say that.
Okay. Life's tough. Get a helmet.